So the first principle that we're looking at is Aries, which is the principle of the spiritual warrior. Okay? That's what the Aries energy represents. Then we have Taurus. Taurus is the one that dictates what do we value. You know, what do we value morally and materialistically? This is what we value in life, our moral values. That's the second principle of righteousness. The third principle is the principle of understanding. That's what Gemini represents. You know, Gemini is the educator, the teacher, the communicator. That's where you get your reading, your writing. Everything about the earth is represented under one of these symbols. Then Cancer, the fourth sign. That's the principle of the nurturer. That's the one that makes our connection to the past, to our roots, our heritage. Our mother, that's our mother energy, you know. And then Leo, they connect Leo with the ego, and that is the identifier. That's the one that Leo also indicates children. It's your creative energy, you know, and it's the children, it's the energy of the children, and the rulers, okay? So what we need to understand about putting all that together is that Leo is the identifier. The one that lets us recognize us as ourselves as the children of the Creator, or the creative forces of the universe. Then we have Virgo. That's the healer. Health. Then you have Libra. That represents justice, fairness, and equality. Then you have Scorpio. That's the energy of bonding, coming together in joint efforts to make an impact. Then you have Sagittarius. Spiritual wisdom, you know, the great expander is the philosophical meaning behind everything, you know. Then you have Capricorn. That's the energy of sacrifice, of humbleness. Then you have Aquarius. That's the energy of humanity, you know. And then Pisces, completion. That's the compassionate, you know. That's the one that says, in order for us to become whole, we have to include everyone, you know, those that are in prison, those that are on drugs, those that, you know, are the outcasts of society. See? And what I'm saying here is that in order to be whole and full, each one of these 12 principles have to be enacted. And if you leave one of them out, you're still an aberrant entity. You're not full, you're not whole, you're not sacred. When you use all 12, that's what gives you your fullness, your wholeness, your sacredness. We got all these energies in us. We identify, of course, with our sun sign, you know, but that's only a small fraction of what's going on. And the job of astrology is to give you a perspective on what energies you're focusing on and what energies, you know, you need to pull in to make yourself whole and full. We have to use all the energies. Sometimes it's not that easy because we want to use the energies that we're used to working with. But, you know, we need to learn how to integrate energies. Because remember, if I say it once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Balancing opposites is creative energy. Male, female, yin and the yang, positive, negative. Every time you put two opposites together, you create energy. That's creation. That's the creation process. That's why I say we are the gods, because we are the physical beings with the spiritual capabilities. And that is bringing two opposites together, the physical and the spiritual, to make the whole. If you don't make it whole, it's not complete, it's not sacred, it's not spiritual. Okay? And those are the 12 principles. And if you leave one out, then you're going against the grain of the spiritual. You're still in that physical rotation. See?